See, y'all don't like it when I'm nice. Y'all only like it when I'm ignorant. So that's exactly what you get.
Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hashtag ASBC. We are the A-Side Boxing community. So today, Dazn held a press conference where they revealed a number of different things. And we're going to talk about the AJ. We're going to talk about the AJ Jarrell Miller issue in a minute. Let me just get some of this info out the way first. Of course, they announced the price of the streaming service for Dazn. It'll be $9.99 a month. About the same price as what the ESPN Plus app, right? I'll have that one as well. Dazn service is going to launch on September 10th with a 1-month free trial, which is decent, right? I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't support this app. It just brings you more boxing. You know, people are going to stream. People that are going to stream are going to stream, right? If you're going to buy an app, just buy the app, man. I have ESPN Plus. I hate Top Rank. I still support them. I still support the fighters, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Now, the first Matchroom USA card that's going to take place on U.S. soil is going to happen on October 6th in Chicago. Artur Beterbiev, he's going to be making his mandatory defense of his IBF championship against Callum Johnson, right? Let's not forget that Eddie Hearn is signing up a lot of fighters. Also on that October 6th card, you're going to see Jarrell Miller versus Arthur Spilka, which will be interesting, right? Let's talk about some of the fighters that Dazn signed or Eddie Hearn signed for Dazn. Jesse Vargas. Who else? Demetrius Andrade. Let's see. Of course, Miller. Man, there was a couple others. Can't remember. There were a couple other like smaller fighters and shit, but I mean, in terms of like fights, of course you're gonna have Katie Taylor on the app. You're gonna have a lot of good fights, man. Like, it's gonna be a lot of decent fights. Like, of course, Pavek and Joshua. It's shaping up to be a pretty decent start for them, man. Who else? Beterbiev, they signed him. Maurice Hooker. I think that's about it, man. But in terms of the fighters, in terms of the fights coming up, it's a lot to look forward to, at least for the time being. It seems like it'll be a success, man. I'm thinking that they're able to pay these fighters a little bit more than what the PBC fighters are making on average, at least the main event fighters, you know, like $1 to $2 mil. They probably double that shit for their main event fighters, like not counting Joshua and not counting Joshua. Dude's probably getting like $3-4 million a fight, so that's good for them. Now let's get to this press conference, man. Let's get to the face off, because there was a face off between Anthony Joshua and Alexander Povetkin. You know, they were standing side by side. Media was taking their photos. And Jarrell Miller's off in the background talking shit. Talking about, you know, they small fries. And he loves eating English muffins. Of course you love eating English muffins. But Joshua ain't like that. He said some shit back. And they got up in each other's faces. And they were talking shit. One thing I ain't like, though, like... Joshua could have dropped his belts. I mean, he tried to have somebody hold his belts while he's talking shit. But, I mean, if he was really on some shit, he would have dropped his belts. That's just my opinion in terms of body language. But, you know, a lot of dudes are trying to make this shit into something that it really isn't. It wasn't that big of a deal. Neither one of these dudes was going to do shit anyway. Jarrell Miller wasn't going to do shit. Anthony Joshua wasn't going to do shit. They weren't going to mess up that event, you know. So, again, like, of course, you got a certain group of people out there who are siding with Jarrell Miller right now, even though they make numerous videos hating on him because of the things he said about Deontay Wilder and Deontay Wilder's baby mama. Isn't that ironic how they're doing that? Like a month ago, y'all didn't even like Jarrell Miller, but now y'all like him because he was talking shit to AJ. That's kind of funny to me. I'm just saying. But like I said, neither one of these dudes is going to do anything. You know, I'm not saying that AJ looked like a punk or nothing, but he probably should have just dropped them belts. That would have been a much better look for him, but he didn't, and it is what it is. But of course, the crowd was heckling him about Wilder. It was an interesting event, man. It's a lot to look forward to. Let me know who you guys got winning between AJ Povetkin. I got AJ winning that fight by knockout. What else? Jarrell Miller versus Arthur Spilka. Spilka's damaged goods, man. Jarrell Miller should win that fight fairly easy. Well, he might not win it fairly easy. It might be a tough fight for him. So, at some point, I'm willing to bet Jarrell Miller's going to face Anthony Joshua. I bet you he fights Anthony Joshua before Wilder gets an opportunity to fight him. But you know the situation with that. Neither of these sides can come to an agreement. I mean, it's all BS anyway. But that fight might not happen for another year, another 1-2 years. And I think that's whack. But overall, a good event from Dazn, Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, whatever. Oh, man, Demetrius Andrade, man. I hope he gets that fight with Billy Joe Saunders. I want to see that bad. You know, it's good that Andrade's back. He's going to be fighting more often, I hope. And he'll be making some good money. But first and foremost, you need to go ahead and fight Billy Joe Saunders. I realize Eddie Hearn, you know, has got beef with his promoter, but hey, he needs to go ahead and call for that fight. He needs to make that fight next. Because he ain't getting any younger, and he's been on the shelf way too long. And Billy Joe Saunders really doesn't need to fight him. You know, the fight was ordered, yes, but, you know, Billy Joe Saunders could vacate that belt. He don't have to fight Demetrius Andrade. That's a tough fight for him. That's a tough fight for both of these guys. But, you know, he don't got to fight Demetrius Andrade. It does nothing for him at this point in his career. Demetrius Andrade needs Billy Joe Saunders. Because, honestly, I mean, if I'm comparing Andrade to the Charlos in terms of popularity, they are light years ahead of this dude, and he needs a good win at 160, and Billy Joe Saunders is the perfect target. They should be calling for that. They should be signing on that dotted line right now. You know, if Dazn is able to offer this guy a good compensation for his time, then they need to do whatever they can to get him on Dazn. But I get Frank Warren might not want that shit. So, Hitman Boxing, drop a comment, like the video, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about the press conference for Dazn. Let me know what you think about Anthony Joshua and Jarrell Miller's confrontation. Do you think AJ got punked? Do you think AJ punked Jarrell Miller? Let me know. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah. Fresh about the 37th chamber. Sold 2 dots, killer beat, new generation. I'm killing niggas with no hesitations. Real hellraiser, killing them softly because it builds patience. What's up with niggas and they fucking favorites? Swear to God, man, but I'ma just stop before they say I'm hating. Anyway, this be that chill wave. Each and every day, nigga, it's a lifestyle over this way. Along with getting blazed, talking to some slimmies. Sophisticated conversations while drinking some Henny or maybe some Irish whiskey if they wanna get down. Let's smoke a pound, smoke green, show us skills with a mouth. I'm on a different type of level than niggas getting they shine. All about that rah-rah, I'm here to captivate the minds, turning niggas into zombie fans. A cult following that knows I get it poppin', just call me the showstopper, man. I'm Midwest till the fucking end, subtracting bitch-ass niggas from my life to get these dividends. I'm dope, hype, fresh, there's no contest. Follow your feather, but it's never lifting you as the best. I got these Ferrari dreams with the top down, nigga. Blowing tree, cruising through the fucking south side, nigga. Lots of hype beats strolling through my timeline, nigga. I just leave them where they at and focus on these figures. I be the old Mr. Grump, really just don't give a fuck about these niggas' feelings. In my opinion, they fucking suck. yeah. And if they want it, they can see me, bruh. I'm riding solo everywhere, consider that a fucking dare. These niggas scared of competition these days. Fuck a card, I pull your page, so you better behave. I'm an angry nigga, shake me, watch me fucking explode. Like a champagne bottle that just dropped on the floor. It's a whole lot of niggas that can't fuck with my torch. A bunch of pussies, they ain't never stepped a foot off they porch. I'm on a genocide mission to exterminate these fucking fakes. Walking with this proton pack, blowing my cares away. I ain't finished yet, serious like career threats. Throwing out these slurs every minute like I got Tourette's. Fuck, shit, bitch, and some other adjectives. Make it all rhyme, I had you bopping, asking who is this? It's Soul 2 Dots, raising the flag for hip-hop. The fifth element, secret weapon, I be a sure shot. Spitting all these lyrics like it's fucking ammunition on a 40 cal. Seek and destroy these motherfuckers out.